Michael Marcantonini here on the Ironbirds Broadcast Network. I'm here with Ironbirds left-handed pitcher Riley Cooper. Thanks for taking the time.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me.
How would you say that you've evolved as a pitcher from your 3 seasons in college to low A last year and now in high A this year?
I'm honestly just honing in my craft and just really being more precise about my stuff and just mastering each pitch and just growing as a pitcher.
One thing that stood out about your numbers in college and in pro ball is that you've increased your strikeout per 9 rate. Every season of college, you've done it from last year to this year in pro ball. What has led to more strikeouts?
Honestly, just that precision with each pitch, just throwing it where I want it and not just to a general area. And, just really, being nitpicky with where I throw things.
And I know in college during your 3 years, the first one at Arizona, the last 2 at LSU, you led your team in appearances out of the bullpen in all 3 years. How has it been embracing that go-to guy mentality out of the bullpen?
Honestly, I love it. Just knowing that Coach had my confidence in college to put me in the game even as a freshman. And, because before college, I was never a reliever. So it was just getting used to that. And honestly, I view it as pitching's pitching. So just get in there and do what I've been doing for years and just get outs.
Well, you were a part of that historic 2023 national championship team at LSU. Guys littered across pro ball, some in the big leagues right now. I mean, how awesome was it going to Omaha, winning it all, getting to put that ring on your finger?
Pretty crazy. It was a really cool experience just being around those guys. I was just talking to someone about that, how it's crazy just watching TV and seeing dudes I played with like 2 years ago and how I'd close games after Skeens, and now he's just a established big leaguer, and it's just pretty sweet to see.
Yeah, started the All-Star game, Rookie of the Year last year. I mean, he might be the best pitcher in the game right now. So what was it like pitching out of the back end of that LSU bullpen? I mean, always in big games. Then, of course, you pitched some big innings down the stretch on the way to the title. I mean,
awesome. I love the adrenaline of it, and the crowds are crazy. And, just really enjoying it and just, doing my best while doing it.
So going off of that, knowing how many big games you pitched in at LSU, I mean, every game is a big game. Insane crowds, especially in Omaha. Going into pro ball, I mean, the games matter, and there are some big moments, but it's a lot different than intense SEC baseball. So how have you adjusted to the different atmospheres and just the different situations that you've pitched in?
It's honestly more on the mental side of just giving that same effort as I would against 20,000 people in Omaha and just having that kind of killer mindset no matter who's in the crowd or who's watching or how little the game might be at the time if we're up 10, down 10. Just giving that same intent or having that same feeling as I did in those big games. And, it's all mental.
Tell me about the vibe that you want to set for yourself when you're coming into a game. Are you one of those guys that wants to be like absolutely amped up, run through a brick wall, or are you more chill, just let things happen, or somewhere in between when you come into a game?
As a reliever, definitely just that more amped up and, killer mentality and just very angry. And, just with the music I listen to, metal and stuff, it just really gets me going. So, I'm really into that.
Tell me about some big league pitchers, whether it's growing up as a kid or guys that you follow now or know that you've looked up to or kind of try to pick their brain or learn from them.
Honestly, I was always a starter, so I was just I was always a Kershaw guy. Just growing up in California, I was always a Dodgers fan, and Kershaw's amazing. Just watching him growing up, and I was able to watch him a few times in person and meet him, and so it was just, I always try to be like him and pitch like him.
Out earlier, 1-2, swing and a miss, fastball up top, and Riley Cooper is rolling today. I know we talked a little bit about it earlier in the interview. All these LSU guys that you played with, or even some guys at Arizona that you played with that are in pro ball, minors, big leagues. How cool is it to see so many guys that you weren't just teammates with, but you're good friends with, doing the same thing you're doing, living out their dreams?
It's pretty awesome just growing with them in the locker room and just being friends and laughing and stuff, joking around 2 years ago. And just, they're in the spot I want to be, so it's really awesome. I can relate to that, and it's what I strive for.
You're from Cali. You went out to Arizona to start your college career, but then going down to the Bayou. Well, what's the food scene like?
A lot of crawfish boils and stuff, and that was a cool experience, learning to, opening them, and I loved it. It was really good.
Of the standard Louisiana dishes, what's your favorite?
Honestly, the crawfish. I love that a lot, and just the whole boiling all over the table and just getting messy. I loved it.
All right, I'm going to go with a rapid-fire round to wrap up this interview, Riley. Favorite pitch to throw?
Fastball.
An MLB hitter that you'd most want to face?
Probably Aaron Judge. He went to Fresno State, so a little local battle.
All right. I like that. How about a go-to pregame meal?
Give me just a nice sandwich. Nothing too hearty, but a little filling. But I don't want to be feeling like crap on the mound.
Right. All right. How about the top 3 emojis that you use the most?
Probably just the crying, laughing emoji. Shoot, that's the main one, honestly. Maybe a tongue out one, or a wink one, if you get in there.
I feel that. Last one for you. Favorite thing to do off the baseball field?
Honestly, fishing. Just find new fishing spots. And my old roommate now, Braxton Bragg, in spring training at our Airbnb, we had ponds everywhere, so we were just fishing for bass. And just here I've been trying to find some little ponds to fish with, and that's what I like to do.
Great stuff, man. I've got Ironbirds left-hander Riley Cooper joining me on the broadcast. Riley, thanks so much for doing this, man.
Of course, thanks for having me.